Good afternoon. I trust that you are well. It is exactly 4 p.m. East African time. But you know what? A lot has transpired since our last news bulletin, that is at 1 o'clock. But I am here with another set of the latest news from across all the 47 counties and even beyond. But first, the highlights. Seven people, among them 3 members of the same family, have died and at least 10 others seriously injured after a fire broke out in Nairobi's Pumwani area.
Napoteza watu wale watanilea, napoteza wale watanitoa hapa, napoteza wale wananipatianga nguvu.
2 men die and 4 others survive with serious injuries after a mine collapsed in Naduat area of northern Turkana County.
Watoto hakuna nduru walipiga. Sasa walilaliwa kabisa. Ndio wao walikuwa karibu nayo slab sasa.
Top officials of the now infamous Moi University, including the institution's vice chancellor, have all been summoned by the EACC in Eldoret over the recent highly publicized corruption cases, details of which you can find in our expose, The Moi University Era, on YouTube. Once again, good afternoon. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Moi William and this is TV47 News Now. Starting off, sinking Moi University Vice Chancellor, Professor Isaac Kosgei, appeared before the that is the Anti-Corruption Commission at Eldoret Regional Offices following his summon over mismanagement of funds meant for the institution. This follows after a 2-month-long strike by the lecturers of the institution over delayed salaries and remittance of pensions and also loans.
What are your expectations? What are your expectations?
All right, still a developing news item. More details in our subsequent bulletin. Now, 2 men have been reported dead, while 4 others survived the collapse of the mine in the Naduat area of northern Turkana County, while sustaining serious injuries. Where else? The Turkana County Commissioner Julius Kavita has confirmed the incident, stating that rescue operations are ongoing. He also reported that more miners have been, or rather, were trapped inside the pit. One of the survivors had his hand severed in an attempt to rescue himself and is currently receiving medical treatment.
Sasa tumeokoa watu 3 jana, wakaletwa hapa Lodwa hospitali. Tukabaki jana watu 3 tena, tukapata 2 wamekufa. Mmoja simeshikwa na hizo mamawe. Tukang'ana na huu mmoja mpaka jana saa 6 ya usiku, akabaki tu hivyo. Tukatoa, lakini mamao sikakatalia mkono yake. Tukaamua hii mkono kukata.
Mtoto wangu ndio huyo amekatwa mkono. Sasa hata mimi nilifikua ripoti, ilikuwa nyumbani. Nilikuwa hataki aende huko. Pili alisema, baba hata mimi wache niende nijaribu bahati yangu. Akaenda. Na mimi nilikuwa nasema usiende. Akasema wache niende, wengine ameenda. Amesharibu bahati yao. Kwa maana njia ndio yeye amekuja kwetu. Wache niende nisaidie nyumbani. Ilikuwa namna hiyo.
Watoto hakuna nduru walipiga. Sasa walilaliwa kabisa. Ndio wao walikuwa karibu nayo slab sasa. Hakuna nduru hata moja walipiga. Ilikuja tu na pamoja ikafunika safari moja.
In other news, the Kakamega court has granted bail to the truck driver accused of causing an accident that killed 13 people at the Yala River Bridge in the Iguhu area, Ikolomani, Kakamega County, along the Kakamega-Kisumu Highway last week. Salat Gulie Maalim was brought before Chief Magistrate James Masiga and denied 18 charges, including 13 counts of reckless driving, causing deaths, causing permanent injuries to 4 people, and driving an uninspected vehicle. The tragic accident occurred on the 13th of this month when the truck traveling from Kisumu is said to have hit a bump, lost control, and collided with 2 matatus. The case will be mentioned on January 22nd, the year 2025.
Elezi kwa kwamba wewe tarehe 13 Novemba hilo gari ambayo PS 537W Elezi kwa kwamba wewe tarehe 13 Novemba.
Police in Kajiado County have arrested 5 suspects who have been alleged to be harassing residents by stealing car parts. Confirming the incident, Kajiado OCPD, that is John Odhiambo, has confirmed that the suspects will appear before the court, promising to address similar incidences in the area. The suspects were caught with fake car registrations, stolen electronics, and car parts.
Wamevamia sana ni estates, especially those are the people ambaye wanaweza kuwa na ili vitu wanataka, kama hiyo ma TV sets, kama hiyo ma computers, nae wanatega aidha wakati mvua inanyesha ama wakati watu wameenda kazi. Na ukiangalia hapo kando iko tools yenye wanatumia kwa kuvunja, na hata wakitembea hiyo macrobats wanaweka ndani ya mavuli, so hata akibeba unafikiria amebeba mavuli, kumbe amebeba tool ya kwenda kuvunja naye nyumba. It's a very strong metal yenye akiingiza tu kifuli inatoka.
Ninashukuru sana idara ya polisi kwa ile kazi mzuri wamefanya. Tumekuwa usiku ukipata simu unajua lazima watu wamefamiwa, lakini kutoka saa hii tunaona tumepata njia. So ile kitu ningependa kuuliza wananchi ni ya kwamba wapeane information juu hawa watu tuko na wao hapa, na mtu akiibiwa tafadhali awe akiripoti, ndio at least polisi wajue tunaelekea pande gani.
Police in Webuye East, Bungoma County have launched investigations into the mysterious death of Benjamin Akwiro Awor, a boda operator and pastor. Awor was found dead in his room on Sunday at Muhuyu village. According to neighbors led by Francis Otieno, the deceased wife raised an alarm around midnight, claiming her husband had been attacked but did not allow anyone into the room. Disturbingly, she later burned the beddings where the deceased had been lying without giving any explanation. The incident enraged boda operators who stormed the compound seeking to harm her but were stopped by police. Authorities are probing the circumstances of Awor's death to uncover the truth behind the tragedy.
Poingia kwa nyumba hakukuwa na majeraha yoyote juu hatukuona mahali penye kama kitu kama panga wala nini ilifanyika, pasipokuwa majeraha alikuwa nayo tuliona kama mdomo na mapua imetoa damu. Yaani tayari amefuja na amenyamaza tu. So tukashindwa, ikabidi hatukuelewa juu sisi madaktari, ikabidi apelekwe mpaka hospitali ndio wale watapima wa confirm kama ni ameenda ama hajaenda. Ndio tiposa tulipata kwamba amekufa. Ndio tulikuwa katika harakati ya kumuokoa. Lakini time ya kuingia ndani ilichukua muda.
Ilipofika jana jioni ulikaa hapa au tulikuwa na mkutano ili tuanze kutengeneza mambo ya mazishi vile yanaendelea. Tukastuka watu wa bodaboda wamekuja. Na akaanza kutaka kujua ni nini, kwa nini hizo vitu vifanya nini ilichomwa. Sasa hiyo ndio ilileta shida. Na wakasema kwamba kulingana na vifo ndugu yetu mama ndiye alikuwa ni kama mama alichoma hizo vitu kufanya nini, kufunika ukweli ama kufunika evidence. Sasa ilileta shida hapa kabisa. ambapo kama hangekuwa ni Mungu ndio hata sisi pia tungepigwa hapa, lakini Mungu alitusaidia, kaleta amani. Maaskari kapigiwa simu, wakakuja wakachukua wakaenda nayo. Sasa hiyo ndio ilifanyika. Kwa saa hii mamako station.
Benjamin Owora Kwira alikuwa babangu. Tulimpenda sana. Tulishtuka sana kusikia ati amewawa. Sasa tulikuwa tunaomba tu sana polisi watusaidie kupata mwenye aliua babangu, ili pia penye yako haisi amepata.
And members of Bomet County Assembly were forced to leave the session after disagreeing with the Speaker's stance regarding the removal of the majority leader in the Assembly. Ernest Rotich, the county representative for Mogogosiek, expressed his astonishment upon seeing the Speaker of the Assembly reading a report of a meeting that had not taken place. This sentiment was echoed by Vincent Katam, who stated that this leadership in the Assembly had reached an agreement with the county government to undermine the rights of the residents of Bomet County. The ward representatives had previously agreed to remove Paul Kiruo from the position of majority leader and cast votes in favor of Nathan Kibet to take over the position.
This position of majority leader and other positions, including the majority whip, are positions of the party, and the party have the final say. So if the members are say that they don't have confidence in a majority leader, it is the members to vote and remove the person. And as I said, members sat yesterday, they vote and they removed Honorable Paul Kiruo and replaced with Honorable Nathan.
The kind of leadership that we have in the Assembly has gone to bed with the executive and leaving out the residents of Bomet and also the resources of Bomet to be stolen left, right and center.
I don't know what became of our speaker. In his own wisdom and understanding, he chose to use the minutes that were signed and cooked in the assembly chamber boardroom by some MCAs who we know they are stand. And we must speak this strongly. Mr. Speaker Sakosmas, you are under our watch. You cannot perpetrate impunity at the expense of other leaders who mean good to this county and this county.
From Bomet County to Narok County, where its county commissioner, Kipkech Lotiatia, has led a street campaign in Narok town to sensitize residents on the new social health authority, that is SHA, in a bid to entice every resident to register for the health, the health scheme. Lotiatia has said that they have joined hands with the health officials from the county government and the national government administrative officers to sensitize people on the new health scheme, which is expected to boost healthcare in the country.
I'm here to sensitize members of public on the new government health insurance which is in place. We are all aware that NHF, which was there, was phased out, and now people Wananchi are being sensitized on the new health insurance scheme. And as a county, all stakeholders have joined hands, including the county government, officials, Ministry of Health officials, staff there, workers, to register and sensitize members of the public to benefit from this new health insurance scheme.
Hii ni jambo ambalo inasaidia kila mwananchi. Hii ni mambo ambayo tulikuwa nayo tangu zamani, lakini imebadilishwa system. Registration natakikana ifanyike haraka kulingana na vile serikali wamependekeza kusaidia wananchi tukufu, kwa sababu sio kila mtu anaweza kujilipia bili ya hospitali.
And the motion to dissolve the County Revenue Board in Laikipia has been tabled in Parliament, where ward representatives claim that the committee has violated the law and been involved in corruption and sexual assault. The motion, which was tabled by the Ngidu Member of County Assembly, Stephen Nderito, claims that the committee has been extorting job seekers by demanding bribes and even failing to offer jobs to qualified candidates.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I believe the entire board should go, because you not keep one rotten apple in a basket. You throw the entire basket out. The women who are sitting on the board are not innocent also. Because if they are seeing this, they are turning a blind eye. Why are you not standing up for our sisters, our daughters, our children? I have 2 girls. Does that mean now that if they go and study, they will not get a job based on their brains?
Kama kuna mtoto ambaye alikuwa yatima au mtoto ambaye ako maskini katika lile kijiji au katika lile mji ambaye alipata barua ya kwamba leo nitaajiriwa kazi, na baadaye barua ikasema kwamba tumekanzo hiyo recruitment yote, huyo mtoto ataelekea wapi?
And we have been saying, and I want to confirm today, that if we want to end corruption, the entire board should go home.
Jambo ningelipenda kusema kwamba nimeniuma sana. Waokotaji wa ushuru katika jimbo letu la Laikipia walikuwa mstari wa kwanza kuokota ushuru 1.5 billion, ambao miaka iliyopita walikuwa wanaokota milioni 9. Ningelipenda kuwauliza, mbona hakuna chochote walichokiona kizuri kwa wafanyikazi ambao walikuweko? Namba 2, mbona wanafanya hii kazi? Kwa sababu hii serikali ambayo imetupatia hii nafasi ya UDA, najua ya kwamba nikiwa mteule na chama cha UDA tunasema ni bottom up, tunaanzia pale chini, lakini hii board kuliko kuanzia chini inaanzia katikati, kwa sababu ndio inajua kuna uzuri wa kina mama. Wasichana wetu wamehangaika, wasichana wetu wameumia.
All right, now let us shift gears. The national government has set aside 100 million shillings to deal with the growing femicide concerns in the country. This in the spirit of the 16 days of global campaign against gender violence. Speaking while in State House here in Nairobi and flanked by women leaders, including the President's advisor on gender matters, that is Harriet Chigai, the President emphasized the urgent need to protect the lives and dignity of women, terming the rising cases of femicide as tragic and a crisis that calls for immediate and swift intervention.
As we approach the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, the women leaders standing here have agreed to embark on a nationwide awareness campaign to confront this vice head-on. This campaign will have the full support of my administration, and we are committing Kenya shillings 100 million for the Safe Home, Safe Spaces campaign and for the next 16 days of activism. And these women leaders will lead the way in making sure that our girls, our women, are made aware of the dangers they face, especially when they engage with strangers, when they engage with people in social media, in strange places, with strangers. It endangers their lives and it weakens their ability to be able to extricate themselves. I urge every Kenyan to join in this movement, to speak out, to educate, and to stand united against femicide.
The government has committed to safeguard the welfare of every child in the Republic of Kenya, as well as ensure that every school-going child has access to nutritious, access to nutritious meals. Now, this is according to the First Lady, that is Lady Rachel Ruto, who spoke during the commemoration of the World's Children's Day in Nakuru, that is at the Kaptembwa Primary School. The First Lady was accompanied by different leaders, including Principal Secretary for Basic Education, Belio Kipsang, who also revealed that the Ministry of Education is working towards ensuring all 11,000 classes for grade 9 pupils are constructed by the end of the year.
And as a process of ensuring that our grade 9 children are in a conducive environment, as government through the Ministry of Education, we are already constructing 11,000 classrooms. Between these two schools, we are doing 10 classrooms as we prepare ourselves for the next year. And as you are aware, Your Excellence, our colleagues at the Teacher Service Commission has just confirmed 46,000 of our intern teachers. We are recruiting another 20,000 teachers in preparing for the future who are our children.
Your Excellency, we found this when the government came into place. We found the children who are being supported by Inua Jamii at 259,000. We have scaled it up now. We are talking about 500,000 of children that we give the cash transfer.
The President asked me to assure the children here today, and indeed every child in Kenya, that the government is fully committed to safeguarding your welfare. Today, as we celebrate World Children's Day, our focus is clear: to ensure every child in Kenya has the opportunity to learn, thrive, and dream free from the burdens of hunger and malnutrition. As a trained teacher, I know how difficult it is to teach a hungry child. Hunger is not just a pain in a child's stomach. It is a barrier to learning, a stolen opportunity, and a deferred dream.
Elsewhere, more than 3,000 persons with disabilities participated in an assessment and registration exercise at JM Karaoke Memorial and Referral Hospital, led by the Council for People with Disabilities of Kenya. The initiative, targeting all Jororok and all Kalau constituencies, aims to facilitate access to government cash transfers, assistive devices, medical support, and certification. Nyandarua County Health Chief Officer Julius Gambi and PWD's Coordinator Evelyn Gathieri highlighted the need for registration to ensure access to crucial services. They emphasized the importance of social protection systems in addressing the complex needs of PWDs and reducing caregiver strains. The exercise also seeks to inform gender-responsive policies and programs for PWDs and their families.
Mimi ndio chairlady wa persons living with disability in Nyandarua. Leo tuko na exercise tunafanya, inafanywa kwa JM Hospital, assessment ya registration for persons with disability to e-citizen. Zamani tulikuwa tunatumia cards, sasa unaingia e-citizen, unakuwa registered digital wise. Na mambo ya serikali ikifanyika usaidike. Ukiwa mlemavu lazima ukuwe registered na e-citizen na ukuwe unajulikana na the National Council for Persons with Disability, ambao ndio wako na jukumu ya kusajili walemavu wote katika Kenya hii. Na hiyo certificate iko na maana mingi sana kwa wale wenye wanataka kuimport goods from outside the country. The e-citizen registered members, custom duty, tax paying hakuna. So iko na faida zake. Kwa hivyo watu wasione tu ni karatasi, iko na faida zake. Ikifika ni business permit, walemavu ukiwa umesajiliwa hakuna kulipa leseni.
Indeed. And the Kiambu County government is hiring 1,500 healthcare workers to address staffing gaps and improve efficiency at Thika Level 5 Hospital. The facility, which serves over 2,000 patients daily, faces congestion due to high patient inflow from neighboring counties like Murang'a, Machakos, and Nairobi. Dr. Elias Maina, a member of the County Health Committee, announced that the recruitment includes doctors, dentists, pharmacists, clinical officers, nurses, and even general staff. Some of the new hires will be deployed to Thika Hospital to reduce patients' waiting time and enhance service delivery. The initiative is part of the county's effort to improve healthcare services and address workforce shortages in its health facilities.
That hospital attracts patients from outside our county, and therefore we have got influx of patients who are coming from our neighboring counties like Nairobi, Machakos, Murang'a. Some patients come even as far as from Kajiado. And for that reason, the number of patients far outweighs the human resource workers or healthcare workers who we have employed. A hospital like Thika Level 5 attends to between 1,500 to 2,000, sometimes even 2,000 patients in our outpatient department. That's a huge number. And all these people are not from Kiambu alone. They are coming from neighboring counties. And for that reason, that compromises on the quality of care that we give to our patients and also the efficiency at which we operate. With that in mind, we have got no choice but to improve on our human resource. And that's the reason why recently we advertised 1,200 to 1,500 jobs to recruit new healthcare workers to be able to meet the needs of the county so that we offer efficient healthcare and quality healthcare to our people.